Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Chicago Karl. I'm Chicago Karl, and today we have the preview for Day 4, March 21st of March Madness action. Be sure to check out our previous videos breaking down previous games and upsets in March Madness. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. Follow us on Instagram at chicagokarl.yt. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at chicagokarl. You can check out our previous videos on my channel. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of this video and how your opinion differs. So to start, we're going to go over every single game, talk about who I think's going to win and why, and we're going to review this tomorrow and see how correct or incorrect I was. So to start, first game tomorrow at 11 a.m. my time, we've got Illinois facing off against Sister Jean and Loyola on CBS. Now, early pick, I'm taking Illinois. I think Illinois is the best team in the tournament. They dominated the Big Ten this year. They've got a great supporting cast in Kofi, Cordello. You've got Aya. I mean, the team is stacked, and the roster goes on and on and on. I think Coach Underwood really coaches his team well. They look professional every single day, and they're playing against Loyola, a team that is probably the best team in the Valley. And they do have Sister Jean on their side, so that is something to be careful of. But I'm thinking Loyola. I'm thinking Illinois takes a win. I just think they're far and away the better program here in every measurable way. So I'm taking Illinois game 1. Game 2 is at 1:40, also on CBS. We've got Baylor facing off against the 9 seed Wisconsin. Baylor coming off of a win against Hartford, in which they won easily, and Wisconsin coming off an actual easy win against UNC. Again, I'm going with the 1 seed. I'm taking Baylor in this game. I don't think Wisconsin has it in them. If they play like they played against UNC, maybe they have a chance, but it's not a big chance. I don't think Wisconsin takes this game, regardless of how much shooting and ball movement they can perform. I think Baylor's far and away the better team. Baylor dominated Big 12 action week in and week out. They're taking this game. They deserve to be the 1 seed. They're there for a reason. Second game at 4:15, also on CBS. We've got number 3, West Virginia, taking on number 11, Syracuse. West Virginia coming off a pretty easy win against Morehead State, and Syracuse coming off of an actual upset win against San Diego State. I'm taking West Virginia. Just going to put it out there early. I don't think Syracuse is that great of a team. I don't think San Diego State was that great of a team. And I think for a 6 versus 11 matchup, that was a pretty low-quality game on both sides. West Virginia, on the other hand, held their own against teams like Baylor, against teams like Kansas, against teams like Texas. I think they're going to show up. I think they're going to perform. I think we're going to see a West Virginia win. And they're going to move on to the Sweet 16, in my opinion. They're going to be dancing. And then after that, we've got Arkansas taking on Texas Tech on TNT. I'm taking Texas Tech. I'm taking Texas Tech. Arkansas looked slow against Colgate. Colgate was up against a half against Arkansas. Arkansas did not look aggressive. They didn't look like they wanted the win. Colgate looked like they wanted it more than Arkansas. Texas Tech, on the other hand, against Utah State, wanted that game. They wanted that win. Texas Tech, if they play with that same mentality, and I think they will, Texas Tech is getting the win against Arkansas. The must bus is running out of gas. Texas Tech, you're moving on to the Sweet 16. After that, we've got number 10, Rutgers, taking on number 2, Houston. I'm taking Houston. Even though a lot of people say Rutgers is the sleeper Big Ten team in this tournament, I think down goes Rutgers, and I think the Cougars are going to defeat the Scarlet Knights. Houston looked very dominant, to put it in a word, in their win on Friday. I think Houston's just far and away the better team. I don't have anything else to really say. They play better competition. I don't they'll have better competition, but they have bigger wins against worse teams. They rise to the occasion. They have a stacked roster. Houston's taking a win. I don't see a reason to say, I don't see anything that points to a Rutgers win or a Houston loss. After that, we've got number 15, Oral Roberts, taking on number 7, Florida, at 6:45. Now, I know the meme pick would be to take Oral. I'm not buying it. I'm taking Florida easy, 115%. I'm taking Florida. Florida is coming off of a pretty sweepful win, to put in a word, against Virginia Tech. Florida barely got out of Virginia Tech, and I think Virginia Tech honestly was a great team. I was tweeting about that game. And I'm going to face Oral Roberts here. Obviously, ORU is coming off of that upset victory against number 2 Ohio State. And I think the magic really ends here for Oral Roberts. I don't think they're a popular Cinderella team, and I don't think they're going to hold their weight against Florida. Even if they play like they did on Friday, I don't find it likely that Oral Roberts stays alive to see Florida. I just don't. After that, at 7:45 on TNT, we've got North Texas, the Mean Green, taking on number 5 Villanova, the Wildcats. Obviously, North Texas, as you all know, is coming off of a dominant win, an upset against Purdue, in which Purdue looked horrible. They did not look like they did in the regular season. They're going to be taking on Nova. Nova just came off of a win against Winthrop, and I think Nova doesn't rise to the occasion. I don't. I think North Texas takes this. North Texas looked good against Purdue. They did. They looked like they deserved to be there, and they did deserve to be there. They looked like the better team, and I think it's going to hold true here. Villanova kind of looked a bit flat against Winthrop. They only won by 10. Should have won by way more, and they didn't. So I think Villanova's a little cold at the wrong time of the year. So in this South Region matchup, I'm taking UNT. I'm taking the Mean Green Machine, and we're going to see a Mean Green Machine dance, in my opinion. After that, we've got the final matchup of the day taking place at 8:40 on TBS. We've got the Oklahoma State Cowboys as the 4 seed taking on the number 12 Oregon State Beavers. They just came off of an upset win over Tennessee. And I'm taking OK State. OK State has an All-American. Oregon State does not. Oregon State played a team in Tennessee that was flat, a team that really probably should not have been a 5 seed. And I think Oklahoma State just comes with the energy. I think they come with the win. Oklahoma State obviously just came off of a win against Liberty, in which they played pretty well. They rose to the occasion. They played to their potential. I think they do the same here. I think Oklahoma State walks away with an easy win over Oregon State, which would put them in a Sweet 16 matchup with Illinois. You're going to have to wait a bit to see what I think about that game in the future, but I'm taking the Oklahoma State win, taking the Cowboys win. So just to recap, for the round of 32, day 4 of March Madness, I'm taking Illinois in Game 1, Baylor in Game 2, West Virginia in Game 3, Texas Tech in Game 4, Houston in Game 5, Florida in Game 6, North Texas in Game 7, and I'm taking Oklahoma State in Game 8. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at chicagokarl.yt. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at chicagokarl. Have a nice day or a nice night whenever you're watching this. Continue to watch the tournament. Continue to follow up, watch more of my videos. Let me know what you think. And have a good rest of the week.